Hey, y'all. Y'all know it's your one and only Miss Cookie bringing y'all that Spike Tea with Breaking and
Yes.
Making Media 336. With Making a Break It Media 336. What I need you to do is go like, share, and subscribe. Check us out. All right, y'all. Now we got a lot to get into before we do. Y'all know I am Cookie. Y'all are used to milk with your cookies, but baby, I got tea. And I got my beautiful co-host here. What's your name, girl?
Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Miss Sugar, so iced out. And you know I got that sugar for your tea, baby. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Miss MISSSUGA, the host, in any platform. Facebook, Twitter, you already know what it is. We in here.
Yes, ma'am. Now we got a hell of a show for y'all tonight.
We do.
Now, what we like to do is we like to start off with our tequila sunrise. That's, where we get on into the little things before the big things. So let's talk about Miss Sha'carri, honey.
Miss Sha'carri.
Let's talk about Miss Sha'carri.
Miss Sha'carri.
Now, if y'all don't know who Sha'carri Richardson is, she normally competes in the 100 and 200 meter sprints. She had a chance to compete in the Olympics. We all know what happened with that. She kind of fucked it up a little bit, But so now she just ran. Um, she I'm losing my train of thought. She just ran in the Prefontaine Classic, and she came in dead last this time. Now we did a whole lot of supporting her. We did a whole lot of hyping her up. We did a whole lot of understanding what her situation was. But then she did this interview after she came in last, ninth place.
Coming before, having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want, cause I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever, and can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won, but they're not done seeing me yet.
Period. Yeah, I see how she was there. The other people were looking at her behind.
I'm gonna let you go ahead in on that one, cause yeah, girl, I got some things.
So, baby girl, humble yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Humble yourself, please. Okay. So, Sha'carri Richardson, she was born March 25th, all right, 2000. Actually, she's pretty young. She hasn't grown. She's a whole baby. She hasn't grown into I guess a womanhood that we would want to see her in. She's awesome. She's awesome. But what I want to say to you, Sha'carri, humble yourself, baby girl, because those interviews that you're doing, those tweets that you're doing right now, it's not right. It's not right. You literally lost ninth place. Okay.
All the way at the bottom.
All
And
the way
see,
at the
this is my
bottom.
thing. Now, people like to keep on giving her excuses because she's young.
Because
No,
she's
baby,
young.
you've been in this sport for a long time in order. Hey, Larry Love, how you doing, babies? But you've been at the sport for a long time at this point. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? You literally placed as the sixth fastest woman in the
Yes.
world.
Her,
When you were
yes.
19 years old. So at this point, you know how to talk to people. You know good and well you had no business on NBC cussing. You know good and well you had no business not congratulating and showing sportsmanship. We already get it. We love you. All right. But at some point, you sour that love by putting your foot in your mouth. And that's what the hell you did this time. That's exactly what you did this time. And
Literally. Mm-hmm.
the Jamaicans took it again, as usual, it
Again.
seems like this year. And if you see how old girl threw her the shade in the back, she
Did you?
straight trolled her. She was like,
That's what I said. Did
no.
y'all check that out on that video? How the other women in the back were looking at her like, yeah, you were talking all that shit when you first came out. But what happened? What happened? You should have shown love to every other woman. And don't and I'm saying, oh, she did show love
After the fact.
after the fact that she lost. after the fact. Like after
Exactly.
the fact that she was talking shit and people were trolling her, like, well, you not about women that you said how you said you were. Because she was
And then the
talking
level
so
of
much shit on
immaturity
Twitter.
showed when the first thing she did was not be professional in her sportsmanship, but the first thing she chose to say was, y'all can talk shit if you want to. That sounds like a high school argument. That does not sound like a professional athlete interview.
She hasn't grown up.
But she should have. She should have. You know what I mean? Because and just looking at the fact that she is an athlete, you know what I mean? The first thing you learn when being an athlete is discipline. The
Mm-hmm.
first thing you learn. You
The
know what I
first
mean?
thing.
And that's the first thing you forgot. You know,
Yeah.
so baby girl, yeah, I love you to death and all of that. However, thank you so much,
Thank
Tamara
you. Thank
Hernandez.
you so much, Tamara.
Thank you, Davion. Oh, I
Yes.
like it. Thank you.
Davion Dunlap.
But
Thank you for tuning in, you guys.
absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, I really feel like at this stage in the game, by the time you made it to the Olympics, now if this was just some high school shit, I'd have been all right. But by the time you've
Yeah.
made it to the
Because they're
Olympics
high
and then
school.
lost that opportunity based on your decisions, something in that should have told you to make better decisions from this point on.
Right. Right. Like literally, she was deemed the what fastest person, fastest woman
Six
in the world because she did
by
a
the time she
what
was
was it?
19
Let
years
me go
old.
back to my notes. Okay. So she was a new personal best at 10.72 seconds. The fastest person in the world. Okay, yes.
On the 100
Sha'carri
meter.
Johnson, yes, she did have where her mother passed and all like she is literally yes, right. She's literally really fast. She came in and she had a lot of problems starting out, you know what I'm saying, with the her mother dying, but she went, she smoked a little weed. And I really want to ask the question, does weed make us faster? Because baby, I
We make
might
me slow as shit. I don't know about you.
because I don't know. I don't know because marijuana it gets me to cleaning and cooking and doing all this stuff. So maybe I'm not saying that she did, but maybe she might have needed the weed because when she got caught, then everything just went to shit. I don't know.
But let's be
I don't
real
know.
also. Let's be real. We black people, how
Mhm.
many times have we done what we had to do to pass a piss test? Girl,
Exactly.
bye. You
Exactly.
ain't even had to
You
get caught.
have.
Let's be real.
Right. You did
You ain't
not.
even had to get caught in this for to be
I
that shit.
mean, if that's
And,
if that's what you needed, baby girl, you should have never got caught. You should never
nah.
got caught.
And if you
Period.
hanging around athletes, you got some homegirls who you know got clean piss. But you shouldn't have
Exactly.
failed that test in the first place. I don't want to hear. I
Because
get
it seems
grief,
to
and
me
we
that,
know that
honey,
I've had my own personal situations where grief has, sent me into a not
right,
okay space.
right.
However, when it comes down to getting the business, we get the business. That's
We
what
get
we've
to
done
business.
as a people for years and years and years. And that's what, and I may sound a little insensitive, but your mama just died. It ain't like she didn't get a chance to teach you some shit as you were growing up. I'm
Mhm.
sure your mama taught you how to conduct yourself
And
because she
humble
just
yourself.
passed. It didn't just you not learning didn't just happen.
And humble yourself, baby girl. Okay, yeah, you messed up. You messed up. But guess what? Next year, this is what you do. You humble yourself. You say, okay, I messed up this round. I need to go ahead and support these other women, these Jamaicans that killed it and
Killed
passed
it.
right by me because I came in ninth place, honey. You came in
Take
ninth
this as a
place.
learning lesson.
So take this as right. Take this as a learning for you, and come back next year, or whenever you race again, and take that and say, okay, I'm going to make this better. I'm not going to sit
Instead,
out
she's
here.
choosing to use this as a fight moment. I know
She
y'all
is.
gonna come for me. I'm
She
waiting for
is.
y'all. That's not the right approach, boo. Not
It's
every battle
definitely
needs to be
not.
fought. Pick your battles. This
Pick your
one was
battles
not
and
the
stay
one to fight
humble.
because you lost before you started. If that's the attitude you came out with,
You see what when non-humbleness gets you, you lose. Ninth place, bad.
and get you a
They
nice
killed you.
place.
They killed
Shit.
you. Oh, she was far off. Far off.
Wait,
She far off.
cute you and then smugged you during your
And
own damn
and
interview.
then
Smack the
smoked
shit
you
out
in
your
the
girl
smoker
move.
and ate you. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. That's bad. Humble yourself, baby girl, because you know what? It'll get better. It'll get better.
It will. So
Mhm.
take this public dragging as that ass whooping that you got back when you were young that told you how to, change a little bit of thing. If I don't want my ass whooped like this again, I'm gonna do some things different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Speaking of
Please do
doing
a
some
little.
things different,
Please do a little bit things different, especially how you come and talk on Twitter. Twitter
because
carries,
the internet
social
don't
media
go
carries
away.
along with it. It does not go away. So whatever
Next
you
year,
say
when
on
you do
Twitter,
better, they're gonna remind you of this.
that's all they're gonna talk about. Is what you said on
Hmm.
Twitter and how everybody is this and you must be ugly if you're talking, girl. Ain't nobody ugly. The people that actually I looked at the people that were talking to her, they weren't ugly. No, humble yourself, baby girl. They're
But
just
wait,
trying to
hold
tell you
up.
something.
Let's get real though. What was ugly was the wig she be wearing though. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Girl, you can't have baby hair in your eyebrows and think you're gonna run fast. It got to be some aerodynamic shit to stop in there.
See,
That's probably why you were
but
slow.
you know what? I actually like how the women now in the Olympics and in sports and all that are wearing the shit out of their hair. They're
And I
looking
love it.
boss.
I love
They're
that.
looking
I
boss.
love that.
But
However,
yeah,
proper
you
application is
need
the
to
thing.
literally because one of your lace fronts was coming up on the side. I didn't
That
want to say
thing was
nothing, and
flying
then
like she
and
had
it was in the
wings, girl.
picture.
That thing said,
Right. And I
whoop.
was like, well, maybe she ran too fast when it came up, but let me
It
get
ain't enough ghost bond
those
in the
bonds
world if
out.
you run a goddamn damn near a mile in 10 seconds.
Like, but we not gonna come up. We not gonna come up, to shine it. We supposed to shine a light on you, Sha'carri Johnson, and it's just
Only
not
light I
looking
got for
good
you
for
is
you
I
right now,
hope it's
baby
brighter
girl.
later.
I hope
That's
it's
it. I
brighter for
hope it's
you
brighter later.
because it's
Well, who
not.
is shining bright and talking about people who need to who need to and are switching up, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Cardi.
Miss
And she has a
Cardi,
Reebok clothing line that is
so
dropping
good.
this week,
Mm-hmm.
honey. Miss Cardi's doing the damn thing.
Sometimes we just want clothes that fit us nice, that shape us up, that give us a nice little shape. And it's like, I hope that this make women happy wearing it, make them feel comfortable. When it comes to my pieces, I don't pick favorite pieces. You have kids, you don't pick which one is your favorite kid. All of these collections is my children.
I really love that little tongue roll at the
I
end. She just
love
gives me life all the way around.
it.
Now, I do. Now, I do feel like what I like about this clothing line is Reebok has been slept on for a minute. They sat quietly behind Nike
Yeah.
for a while, So I like that Cardi got behind Reebok. I also like the fact that she offers sizes from the very, very small. Like she sells 2XS, two extra small to
Mm-hmm.
4XL. So she's looking out for everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody can get it. And the price line, the shoes are only $110. The
Yeah.
clothes, the highest piece I saw was like $90. How you
Yeah,
doing, Yvette Kenza?
I seen one that was like I think it was like 159, but I actually those are shoes that I wanted. I told my girlfriend, well, my fiance, I was like, "Babe, can you give me those shoes? Because those shoes hot. I
It's
love
a really
Reebok
cute line.
and they're comfortable as hell." So I mean, I'm just saying, Cardi did the damn
Now,
thing.
I don't know what years y'all grew up, but
85. I'm an 80s baby.
I was born in 79. So when I was in middle school and stuff, it was the Princess Reeboks. It was before we even gave a damn who Jordan was. You know what I'm saying? It was Reeboks for the girls. It was the classics. It was the Princess. So I really
Right,
love that Cardi is
right.
getting back.
She's getting
It's
back to the
history
roots.
repeating itself again. So
Mhm.
my answer to do we care is yes, I do. I do.
I do. I care because Cardi is actually doing her thing right now. To be honest,
She
she's
is.
she's
This
yeah.
is this is her year. This year for her almost reminds me of
No,
her Bodak Yellow year.
read the
You know
comments.
what, Larry? I knew you was coming back to see us, and you know I'm gonna open that invitation. Come on,
Read the
bring
comments.
your ass here, nigga.
Gotta go call a V-Box. You better stop coming for my girl like that though, for real, for real. Because Cardi is doing some great things right now. I put Cardi on it.
He
They
said he
can't
put
even.
cardio. I can't deal with him. I can't. I ain't dealing with you today.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
we're not dealing with him
Not
today.
unless you gonna come talk to
He
us.
not
We
gonna
gonna
come
sit
on.
you in the corner.
He not gonna come on. But yeah, Cardi is
Now,
actually really doing her thing right now. Like she's showing she's stepping out of her element, to be honest. From stripper to people talking about you to making that bomb ass music to
This
having
fool
a
say she
family
really
girl
56.
to having a family to coming in and to doing fashion now. I'm definitely going to follow her with the
I'm
fashion
here
because she's
for it.
a fashion
But
girl.
Cardi's
So
been into fashion for a long
a long
time.
time, a
Like
long
this is
time.
she just like this is her stepping into the sports wear line of fashion. But Cardi has been a VIP guest at all of the major runways and
She has.
all of the she has been a fashion icon for a long time. So
Mhm.
I'm really glad to see this from her. Now, I wanted to speaking of Cardi, not so great a light, but to introduce this next segment, Cardi likes to talk about a lot about her sex and
Mhm.
her WAP. So
Yeah.
let's talk about WAP for a little
Let's
bit.
talk about it because I
Let's
don't
go
think a
ahead
lot
into
of
some WAP.
people actually talk about this subject.
Yeah, come on, let's go ahead into it.
Make it rain if you wanna see some wet, wet, wet. I need a hard hit, I need a Henny drink, I need a smoke, not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Cookie A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well I'm tryna wet it. I let him, now he diabetic. I don't wanna see, I wanna, I want you to touch that, the swinging in back of my.
Now, here's my point with that.
Mhm.
I absolutely love the performance. However, and I like to talk about folks on stage that's twerking and shit a lot. Now, everybody that keep cocking their legs open like that ain't smell absolutely fresh. So what we about to get into is the vagina, the puss, the wop,
Vagina.
the twat, if you will, the box. You know, now it's a whole lot of folks out there with boxes that ain't so fresh, and these are folks
They
that
not.
you look at them and they dripping.
Mm-hmm.
But where else is they dripping? I'm just saying. You've got folks like even with Kim Kardashian, Ray J
Mm-hmm.
and Reggie Bush both talked about her situation. Even Ray J said he ran to the doctor and said, "Yo, something wrong with me? Because it smelled
Yeah.
like something wrong with her." You know what I mean? Well, what can I do to tell her? Can you tell her, doctor? Because something ain't
And,
right.
right. I don't even think it's even all women either. It's men as well. It's just not women. It's men as well too. And I think y'all need to really
But
figure
men
out.
don't have a box to stink with, and men don't
Yeah,
have to follow the same box rules.
they don't. But you know what? They be thinking too. So I think everybody needs to.
Oh yeah, and we definitely are going to touch on that because we don't like to go
Uh-huh.
down there and smell salt and sweat either. Now, however, this is my thing: when a woman's body isn't fresh, or
Mhm.
when that part of a woman's body isn't fresh, it's normally because she has, off pH. It's normally because of either things that she's putting in her body or things that she's not doing correctly. Like
Definitely
with the
is.
Kim K situation,
Definitely
doctor
is.
said it had a lot to do with yeast infections and stuff like that. We
Definitely
remember
is.
when Tierra Marie was blasted on Love and Hip Hop
FLB,
for
yes.
all the
Alcohol.
Vagisil and Monistat. Superhead
Hmm.
even said Missy Gucci stink. I want to know how she know that, by the way. Well, there's one.
Hmm. So I don't think a lot of women realize about their pH balance. What is a normal pH balance? pH balance, excuse my language. The normal pH balance for women is about um 3 point to 4.5, which is mildly acidic. And what I say acidic means acid, okay? So it has to be around that area for a woman to actually be fresh. Missy smells
Larry,
great.
how the hell would you know?
You tap
Hey,
that.
Juvelli, how are you, honey?
You tap that. Oh, yeah. So that's actual a normal pH, and I don't think a lot of women realize that because they use all these products, eat all these foods that is not acceptable for their body.
I got something for you because there is a way to know your pH at home. You go ahead, keep talking, baby. I'm coming.
So what's the way? What's the way to know? pH balance at
Come and
home?
keep on talking. I'm coming with you.
No. Okay, so Larry Love just asked a great question. No, women do not naturally smell like oranges. Okay. And I would advise women to not eat a lot of oranges. Why? Because it has acid in it. And that's going to mess up that pH balance. The pH balance.
Ooh, you lucky I can't find it.
So a
Ooh, you
high
lucky I
level,
can't find
so a high level stinking when a woman is like stinking a little bit, whereas a smell that it's like it's an unusual smell is above 4.5. In the
it. Now there could be many reasons why a woman
mm-hmm.
is thinking. Just the pH is not the only reason. It could have things to do with sexually transmitted diseases. It could have everything to do with her, her actual hygiene practices. For instance, now India Ari is known for having an all natural hygiene
Yes.
practice.
So
Erica
I'm
Badu is known. I
right.
wouldn't want to buy a candle smelling like, I don't use soap ass coochie.
Right. So I'm going to tell you a Dr. Sugar, okay, is going to give you a couple of examples of how you can make your twat fresh, okay? And no, it's not eat roses.
This
Or
fool
maybe if,
said
if
eat
it is eat
roses.
roses, let me know because I don't know, but I don't think that's it. All right, so the main please shower because a lot of y'all going around here. I've been hearing a lot of this thing where you don't shower, you have to shower in weeks and weeks and weeks, and you still no, baby girl, you have to shower. And I'm gonna tell you, use warm water and a mild soap, which I mean a mild soap is Dove, Olay, stuff like that. Do you wash inside of your coochie? No, you do not. You do not
And
go
you
and
want to
take
use
the
products that
rag
are unscented because all of them
and use
perfumes and dyes they put
unscented,
in there
right?
are not
Because
good for you.
right, because all that scented stuff is not good for your body. I'm gonna tell you that much because it's gonna have you where you're smelling so totally off. Why? Because it messes up your pH balance. Okay, and then the second thing that is actually more, I think, worthy than the first thing is to eat alkaline foods.
You
Okay,
are what you eat.
you ever had the story, you ever had the saying, you are what you eat? Yes, baby girl, you are what you eat. You need to eat fruits, you need to eat walnuts, bread nuts, you need to eat broccoli, you need to
And it
eat
don't mean pineapples
crack.
all the goddamn time. Just because you
Please.
bought a can of
No,
Dole, don't mean
okay.
you ready to have sex
Whoever
tonight.
said that you eat
No.
pineapples, you'll taste like pineapples. No, you do not. You're gonna taste like straight acid, okay? Pineapples has so much acid in it. You know what I grab? When I go to the grocery store, I grab straight mangoes because mangoes has a
And
great
watermelon.
and watermelon. Mangoes has a great uncitrus flavor that it gives you and it goes into your body and it comes out of your body. Just like when people drink alcohol,
Now,
just like when people it sweats through you, correct?
and now it's also important to watch the fruit that you do eat because fruits that are super high in sugar,
Yes.
sugar is nothing but carbs. That
It's
will
nothing but
give
carbs.
your coochie that thick discharge. That will give you that yeasty taste and smell.
Yes.
So just be careful about which fruit you
Right.
eat.
Peaches,
Just got a chart
plums,
here. You
beets,
can definitely go back and
all of
look at
that
the
stuff is
video and
good
see
for
that.
you. All of that stuff is good for you. Plums, beets, all that stuff. Anything that has a low citrus acid, you can actually really eat. Cucumbers, broccoli, apples, lemon. Lemon is a great source. Now, I'm telling y'all fellas, tell y'all lady or significant other to eat some lemons and watch how that thing tastes.
Warm water with
I'm
lemon in it
telling
is the
you.
best way to keep
I'm
your
telling you,
situation
lemon is
where it needs to
the
be.
best thing that you can eat. Avocados, and I know a lot of people don't like avocados. I don't. I do not like eating avocados, but I will eat the hell out of some guacamole. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the same thing. Yes, discharge is very bad, Larry. But actually, what he said to go about to the discharge thing. Do you know women have good discharge that actually heals us from the inside out. Okay, so a lot of people don't know what uh this is on our screen right here. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you, if your grandma didn't tell you or your mom didn't tell you, this is a speculum, okay? And Nurse Sugar is gonna tell you what a speculum is. You have to go yearly. It's a year to get your pap smear, every 3 years to get yourself checked. This is a speculum, and it's going to go inside of you open you up, and that's where your gynecologist or your OBGYN for short is going to tell
No,
you if
you know
anything.
what, sugar? I ain't mean to cut you off, but fuck that. At this age, if females don't know what that is,
I
that's a problem.
seriously,
That's the
baby girl, a
problem.
lot of women do not know what this is.
And
A
that's why
lot
we
of them do
having the
not know
show,
what this
but we're
is.
letting them know that it's a problem if you don't know what that is
It's
by this
definitely a
age. If you're
problem. It's
over
definitely a
18 and don't
problem.
know what a speculum is, it's an issue.
Yes, it's a very issue. And I know it's a lot of questions
And
about,
they,
oh,
their
well, if
mamas and
you're
grandmas should have told them.
your mama and your grandma should have told you, you know what?
Problem is that mama and grandma pH is
Some of
off
these
too.
mamas and
Shit.
grandmas don't even know what this is themselves. They don't
You
know what
know?
this is themselves because they haven't went themselves. So how can they teach their child or their
Now
grandchild
going back to
anything
the
about
you
this?
are what you eat, fellas. You are what you eat too.
As
You know
well?
what I'm saying? So now the same way that Ray J went
Layla
to
said
the
it looks
doctor and he
dangerous.
stayed with Kim Kardashian for a minute. Same way Ray J was like, wait, it stink. I want to know how come every time I go down there it's an issue.
It's yeah.
Well, how come after the first time you went down there it was an issue, you kept going? Why do y'all have no problem? Oh, headphones fell off. Why every time y'all have no problem saying something about how a woman smells, but it doesn't stop y'all from wanting to fuck? You know, so
'Cause
like when we were going back to the women being on the stage and opening legs and
yes,
making sexuality such a big part of hip hop music, now we have to think about also these women are on the road. These women don't have the time to have regular doctor's appointments. Some women are out there for a year and a half on tour. Well, you
mhm.
missed your app appointment if you did that. You know what I mean? So why is it not more of a concern for men? You know that okay, this woman, every woman don't smell like water. That's a myth. Every woman has their own unique smell, but you can tell when something is off. If
And
it
it's a
stinks, it
definitely
ain't
a huge
right.
turn off
Do
for men.
how many people eat food and they smell it first?
Definitely.
If it stinks, it ain't right.
Right.
So why y'all keep fucking? Like I
I've
really want the
literally
men
had
to.
actually I've literally had like a lot of, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've literally had a lot of my friends, okay, tell me that they've done gave what
Head.
can we say? Okay.
You
They done literally gave head to their man and they nut in their mouth and it tastes so freaking nasty. Because men don't think that they should be like eating the certain foods that to make themselves healthy as well. So it does go for men and women.
But see, men, it's not the same conversation, I don't believe, because men don't have to struggle with a pH balance in order to make their penis healthy. We struggle with making sure
Women
our
don't have to
balance is
struggle
correct
either.
in order
Women
for
do
our
not have to
vaginas to
struggle
be healthy.
either.
They
Women
don't
don't
have
have
to
to
struggle if
struggle.
they eat the right things, but this conversation is about the cooch. We
Yeah.
can deal with the men another day. You know what I
I
mean?
I
Like
still feel like
because
everybody needs to hear this subject
oh yeah,
because
everybody needs to hear it, but every man doesn't have the same issues or should I say physical responsibility that we do. You know
yeah,
what I
because I
mean?
don't think people talk about it. They only talk about the women.
Well, that's what we're talking about today. You know what I
Yeah, I'm
mean?
just saying.
That's
I'm
where
just
we
saying,
at.
like they don't. People don't talk about men either. They just talk about the women as
I feel
well.
like the
Which we
men that
are talking
do
about
put
women, but I
themselves in
just
that
think that
situation are men that don't also take care of themselves as well. Because if you can't recognize that something's wrong in her, it means you can't recognize something's wrong in you
with
either. So
you
I agree with
exactly.
you on that point.
Hmm.
Now, here's my other thing too. you know, now twice as many African American women douche as white women. Now, when it comes to the pressure for Black women needing to feel sexy and doing whatever they think it is they need to do in order to make their vaginal area more pleasing or more attractive to the opposite sex. They do stuff like the summer sieve and the dishes all the time and the mass and gill and you know what I mean? Every woman doesn't need that. Yeah, granted, the vagina is
Yeah.
a naturally cleaning area. However, some of these things, historically have had chemicals in them that will throw off your pH and even cause cancer. Now,
Hmm.
Summer's Eve has made moves to make sure that they've taken out 10 different ingredients I ain't about to name all 10 of them because I can't even spell half of them. I can't pronounce most of them. You know what I'm saying? But they've taken out different ingredients in order to make it more healthy for the body so that it won't cause these certain health issues. Um, so but why do Black women feel so much of the need to put a perfume on it instead of wash it right?
I don't know why women feel like that I don't know if they think that the smell, like the smell of the perfume or the lotion mask it, but it doesn't. Like, do you think I would
It
be a
just smell like
whole?
ass and baby wipes is what it
It
smell
it
like.
it just smells
Ass and
like
baby wipes.
seriously, because and then with the dishing thing, that is not healthy. Y'all let these people, it's a money thing. They want y'all to spend all this stuff because they know pH balance is where it's at. So all these big ass companies are making all these products that are literally fucking you up.
Did
Okay.
y'all know Summer's Eve
Dishing.
was owned by Johnson and Johnson? Big Pharmaceutical was killing the fuck out of y'all because
All
when
of
you
us.
get that yeast infection from the douche that Johnson and Johnson sold you, first thing you do is smell your coochie. You think that Summer's Eve is supposed to cure that. Then once
Exactly.
Summer's Eve don't work, now you're gonna keep on putting the baby powder up there. We know what the baby powder from them do. And you got to go pay the doctor and buy real pills, which are probably also owned by the same entities. These folks are taking y'all money when all you got to do is wash your ass right and eat cool.
Wash your ass. And then even with the thing, like, because I know a lot of women also
Larry Love says, shout out to the
take,
ladies with the good pH.
yes, and that's me. My girlfriend will tell you. But anyway, get on to another subject. A lot of women also too, with the bath and the shower thing. Okay, so this is what like doctors and everything will tell you to do. If you're taking a bath, right? All that stuff is coming off on your body, the filth, the dirt, everything. You're just sitting in that water. What are you gonna do? Get up and dry yourself off? What do you
Absolutely not
do?
me. Once I
Okay.
wash, I'm going to drain that water out of the tub and I'm going to run in the shower because whatever's
Okay.
on me need to
All
run
right.
off.
So you feel what I'm saying? And a lot of women do not do that. They just get out the bath. They done took their bath. Oh, they think, oh, I done had a relaxing bath. Oh my goodness.
No, bitch, you just
Not
put
knowing
bubbles in
that
your sink.
you just put all that crap back in your body. So what you need to do is get your ass up, take a shower, take all that shower, take a shower, okay? Because all that stuff that you done got on your body from that bath is going to come off. If you don't, it's just going to go right up in your twat, and that's
Now,
just going to be.
even Wiz Khalifa had some things to say about Meg The Stallion. He he had made a point. Y'all saw his face. That shit's priceless. That
It
shit
was
was priceless.
priceless.
His face was priceless. And I'm gonna
It
tell
was
you why it's
priceless.
priceless because his exact comment, or close to it at least. He said, well, shit, she was looking good. I was gonna take her back up to the room, but instead of having a hot girl summer, she smelled like she needed a hot girl bath. He was hot about it. He say, it smelled
Yes,
like
they.
juice and pickle pig feet. That's what he said. Now, if your shit gets so bad, it smell like pickle pig feet, then baby, stop. Look, I know you got good knees, but everything above the knees ain't all right, baby.
It's
I'm
not.
just saying. Just food for thought. Food for
So,
damn thought.
with the Wiz Khalifa thing, yeah, um, I'm glad it did come out, but he didn't say it. It was a hoax that somebody actually started on his page, and so that's why him and
But his face said it
Megan
all.
the but his face did say
He
out. So
may not have made the
I'm
statement,
wondering if
but
he
his
like
face
tried to
did.
cover it up after the fact that when all that stuff came out, but it said it was a hoax. But I'm pretty sure because that face right there, it was
Girl,
like
please, if I fought in
I
the
smell
elevator, I'm gonna
something and
say
it's
I ain't
not
do it too.
right.
I'm just saying.
I smell something and it's not really good. So I know Larry Love said about let's go back. his
Yeah,
comment.
yes, Larry, to address that. Yes, some people do have a natural smell. Every woman
Some people.
smells different. It's called
Hmm.
pheromones. Everybody
Hmm.
has something that comes off of them that attracts the opposite sex because we are animals, and that is how we attract the opposite sex. We are still mammals at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So yes, we do all have our own smell. It don't mean it got to smell like something that came out the water. It don't
Hmm.
mean it got to smell like hot dog water. It don't mean it got to smell like, whatever you think stink. No, no. It can smell like your
Yeah.
natural body. Look at the porns in the 80s. Ain't nobody shave. Hair holds on to smell and pheromones, and you know what I mean? God know them people were pulling the butches back to get through there. You know what I'm saying?
So what I did learn in medical school, women do not supposed to shave because the hair and the covers it actually shades shades your pussy from the stuff that's coming in. Did you know that?
Okay, so my
I
question to
but
you is this.
uh-huh.
Now, it's
Now I
like
shave
if
now.
you put a
I
tree
don't like hair
over my
on me, but
porch
I'm
to
just saying.
shade me from the dangerous sun, does that not mean it's a bunch of bugs and birds and shit in that tree? I'm just
Hey,
saying,
it
ain't
does.
nothing but a
It
tree in
does.
front of your bush.
It does,
I
but
mean, in front of your
you
situation.
gonna have bugs and stuff in your coochie
If it's
by your
okay,
coochie.
on my balcony right
Ask,
now,
ask something
if
else
they
because
trim back the bushes in
no.
front of my balcony, they trim back the bushes so we don't have mosquito problems and bug problems and whatever on our balconies. Yeah, them trees might shade the sun, but it's other shit in there that can fuck with you. You know what I mean? So yeah, you might have the hair to protect your actual
Hmm.
situation from, bacteria, but
Hmm.
that hair is holding on to it. So is it actually protecting you from it?
It is
No, that
actually.
bacteria is still crawling around and doing what
It
bacteria
is
do.
actually the Super Musty. It
Well,
is
you keep your
actually.
hair. I won't,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I'm
I don't.
bald
I'm
as a
just
baby
saying.
ass.
This is what I've learned from medical school. I had actual doctors teaching us. Now she even told us. She said, "Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't shave, but they have to teach you that because it's scientifically proven." Now, do I have? I don't like stuff on there because I don't
Not
like
all
for my
doctors
girlfriend.
agree.
Yeah,
There's
but
plenty of people in the same
it's
profession
we're
that
just
don't
saying little
have the
facts
same
and stuff
beliefs.
here. So exactly.
So
So we're just
that
saying little
doctor
facts here,
that
right?
said I, I don't agree with her because me and V gonna be cool all day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. And y'all know I'm a fat
Yeah.
girl, so it look like a piece of pork chop down there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
But
anyway,
ladies, take care of yourself. Wash your twat. Eat the right foods. Your man will love you for it. And don't go eating a whole lot of pineapples
no,
too.
you'll
So
love
if you want to
yourself
eat some
for it
food, eat
because
some,
you won't
and you will
itch.
love yourself
You
for it
won't
too,
be
because
in
you
some
will feel
in a
good
bad
about yourself.
situation.
Period. Exactly. So just
Hmm.
just take care of yourself because you don't want to get talked about, or do
Now we're
you?
talking about pussy, and I said it. Excuse me, my bad, but I said it.
We do say pussy on
But
here,
while
guys.
we are, what y'all gonna do when OnlyFans shut down? I'm
They
just
hurt.
saying.
They hurt.
Which some people have used OnlyFans as their main source of income,
They have.
especially when the pandemic hit and when when people's main incomes had shut down. People went to, and it's the oldest profession in the world to sell sex in any form. In any form. You ain't got to be standing on the corner. You ain't got to be being on back page. It don't matter. However you chose to sell your sexuality is a woman's choice. And I don't knock it.
Hmm.
I don't knock it at all. But what are y'all going to do? Now the OnlyFans has decided to ban sexually explicit content as of October 1st.
Hmm.
This was a main source of income for many of sex worker, but not for them.
Hmm. I had to look around to make sure I could, because my girlfriend slapped me.
Girl, she ain't here right now. It's
You
me and
see her?
you.
I could
Girl,
have
it's
swore.
me and you right
But
here.
let me tell you something. If it was up, I'm gonna have me on OnlyFans page for like a couple of months to make that bread. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't think that I would be like showing my ass or like, but I probably would have been
Girl, you
doing,
wouldn't make no money on OnlyFans. You know what they doing
I
on
think I
OnlyFans?
I think I would have because you
Girl,
know
they
what? You
humping
can
dogs
actually
and shit if they
you hold
they
on
doing a whole
because
lot
you can
on there.
actually stand in only you can actually stand in the kitchen with a cute ass outfit on cooking and you make bread. So it don't always have to be about the sex, okay,
But that's the thing.
or all that stuff.
OnlyFans
But the
had
ones,
they were making median income before they added sexual
hmm
content. When
yeah,
they added sexual content,
they
literally
started
they
making
went
more.
from being a startup to making $1 billion a year, a billion.
Hmm
And this is only by them taking 20% of what these people's incomes were. Now, what changed the way the OnlyFans flow was more celebrities were coming on and more people, more celebrity people were basically on some this shit's beneath me, which I don't agree with because y'all already had money.
Humble yourself.
Come on, like literally, it won't surprise me tomorrow if I see Chicago. Let me shut up. But
Right, about to
you,
right. We can't. We
I'm gonna just be
can't.
over here.
See,
I'm gonna go
this
over
is
here.
what right because we can't separate so much over
But you
here,
know,
but
Sha'carri can't
I
go on
know
there because
she
she part of the
because
little itty bitty. I'm just
I'm
saying.
pretty sure she when she ain't got no money right now. All that Twitter that she was talking about, I can pay your
And
rent.
you know
I
how
can do
much
this.
money
She
NBC
can't
gonna
anymore.
sue her for cussing? So yeah, all the money she had made is gone
You
now,
might need to
and she
make you
ain't getting that from
OnlyFans
them.
page now.
Hmm. I'm gonna give me an OnlyFans for just my one titty.
Larry Love says, "Shake your ass and let's go watch
Watch
yourself." I know
yourself.
that's but yeah, I mean, literally, I would have maybe, but I mean, they still got it. And he also said the owner of Only One Fans also said that he's stopping that because the banks are giving him a hard time. Which I'm probably thinking this shit because they're not making a lot of money off of it. Hmm Yeah.
Now, they were having an issue with funding from because now, although they drew in a revenue of over $2 billion last year, they only saw close to a billion of it after taking 20% of most people's, money or whatever. And of course, you got to pay stuff out. So what
Yeah.
they actually profited was less than $1 billion. But now their whole thing is finding investors because what was happening was there were so many underage folks that were logging on with fake names and fake profiles. There's also so many different fetishes that cater to things that make people seem younger. So it also begged the question of sex trafficking and everything else. So if you have this stigma above your head that you with the
hmm
bullshit, who's going to invest in you so that you can make the same
Exactly.
money as everybody the hell else? So they're like, no,
Exactly.
we need to make money because we're a whole company now. And y'all been, sex is the oldest industry. You'll find somewhere else to do it, just not
Sex
here.
sales. Sex sales.
Well, baby, your favorite corner got shut down. Find another one. That's all I can say. Because when
Find
Backstage
another
got
one.
shut down, it didn't stop prostitutes.
Sex is
You know
always
what I
gonna make
mean?
money.
So
Sexy, all that. It's always gonna make money. Always gonna
why do
make
you
money.
think that the hip hop industry with women is the way that it is now? Sex will sell. So I don't think the OnlyFans shutting down is the end all be all. Just find a different website, make one
It's
your
not. It's
own.
not over. It's not over. They're gonna
Mm-mm.
figure out a way to re go over that. They're
They're
gonna
just
figure
gonna
out a
buy
way
another
to
company that's built on
over time,
porn.
and they're probably gonna name it something else. It's probably not gonna be OnlyFans. It's probably gonna be something else where it's
It's gonna be like Blowy
so
fans. You
yeah, it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be there. So OnlyFans, don't worry. You're gonna make your money. It's just y'all shut down right now, okay? Don't
gotta
get
hold
mad.
off for a
I see
minute. That's
I see
all.
a lot of y'all comments, y'all mad. Y'all like mad. I never know that y'all are literally in y'all comfort zone when y'all can fuck people like that and have sex
They
and just
feel
show
like
your body.
OnlyFans
Y'all
turned their backs
are like,
on them.
it's like
But
y'all
I
are
mean, now let me ask you though, is it the same thought process as going to get a job and you thought this job was going to work out for you? You like it, you show up to work every day,
mhm.
and then you come to work one day and they say, "Oh nah, the store closing. So sorry, it's been real." That's what it's been like. They had a job for a minute, that job shut down.
But they mad
What
about
do you
this
do?
job
You a
though.
grown ass woman, find another job.
Most people are they like fuck this job. I don't give a fuck. But they mad. these OnlyFans are mad, and I really wish we had to
These
put like some of
these
their comments up.
content
They
providers on there
mad.
don't have a reason to be mad because
They are
one
like,
thing I've learned and one thing I was told by a really wise woman a long time ago, as long as you got, I done said the word too many times a day, you'll never go broke. You know what I'm saying? So you just go find somewhere else to sell it. Girl, it's only hurtful this week.
I just feel like, don't that go against? Like, I mean, because we done in a previous of our shows, we done talked about like with the money situation and the selling your pussy and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it all ties in. Why? I mean, it's all right. We'll get on that in another
I don't
conversation
have a
because this
judgment about
it's
women
not
who
about
even
that
are
show.
in
So
that industry because at the end of the day, how you gonna get mad at somebody who's selling something that don't belong to you? She's selling her shit.
yeah, that's
And it's a
true.
never ending ATM. Girl,
It's
girl,
never
sell it.
ending.
Go on to the
I
next.
really wish I was brave enough to like do that. I mean, I could probably like stand in with a sexy outfit or something, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'm
My
brave enough.
body is
I'll
a
sell this little
temple.
piece of
Okay,
pork chop. Stop playing with me.
whoever see
If
this,
I
they're
got to, I
blessed.
would. You
So I
know?
mean, but like I told like I told my girlfriend, I was just like, I should have made an OnlyFans page. She said, "No, the fuck you said,"
uh,
because my body is a temple. I mean, if you get like, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? I
it
don't
it is
know.
what it is, and everybody has
Mhm.
different reasons for doing what it is that they do. You know what I'm saying? So, I say kudos to the women who are,
Kudos,
being sex workers.
you
I
guys are
say,
awesome.
you know, all work is work as long as you're
Yeah,
able to feed yourself, your kids, pay your bills with
as
it.
long as
Now,
you
in the
able to feed your
meantime,
family,
speaking
feed
of women
yourself.
that are grinding,
Yo, isn't she though? She is.
women that are
We're
grinding,
gonna
I
talk
want
about
to
this.
introduce y'all to some UK artists, Stefflon Don and Miss Banks. Check this out right
Larry
quick.
Love, he's stupid.
افرح وطير يا قلبي. All the baddies feeling on my songs, talking my shit, you know what I'm on. Big bangs with a big don. When I touch it, can't do nothing wrong. Name ring bells, no intercom. Body banging, busting out the phone. Giving sloppy toppy with my rollie on. Stick it on me, baby, nothing long. I never regular, I be running this shit like a senator. All these niggas be ringing my cellular. You a 5, don't you know I'm a 10 and I step up them dead enough. Know you love it, sucky sucky. Eat the pussy like a pussy. Know you feeling for the cookie. Need a pro, no rookie. Baby, dip. Hola, shake that shit. Baby, dip. Can you make it dip? Baby, dip. Hola, shake that shit. Baby, dip. Can you make it dip? Dandada, big walla, big back, big stack, big mama. Ready with this and made a girl like a top shatter. Holy gun man gon' make me swallow. Dung in my belly, dung in your throat, bitch. Fuck up in a jelly, game in my toe twitch. Beat it like I said, me ready for the dealings. Them type of fuck me catch feelings. Them type of fuck me get hooked. Dish out the thing like a name cook. Real bad girl, no fi take hood. What you mean, girl, you fi set good. Iced out busy, wrist too heavy, done too shelly. Armed and ready, way too steady. Big guy, lemon like Nelly Kelly. Baby, dip. Hola, shake that shit. Baby, dip. Can you make it dip? Baby, dip. Hola, shake that shit. Baby, dip. Can you make it dip? You know I'm a baddie, you know I'm a baddie. Starting off gold like Gaddafi. I'm in the Ferrari, come fuck with the stally. About to ball out with your daddy. Nigerian man, good up and strong. The skin out and beat it like budung badang. Yard man, give me the wickedest slam. Kill on me, Batman, me wap on my hand. افرح وطير يا قلبي.
Girl,
She killing the
that
game.
thing had me bouncing and shaking ass. I
She
don't
killing the
got.
game. I'm so sorry, but me and like anything that sounds like African reggae, like I don't know, but she's killing it, and she's literally like, yo, she's killing the game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Yo,
let you
she
speak.
brought me three things. She brought me reggae
Right,
because of the
like
accent. She brought me UK, and she brought me ass bounce, and she brought me classy but sassy.
Ass
Like
bounce
she brought me
covered.
so many things out of that.
Right. Ass bounce covered.
Yes,
Covered.
yes,
She showed the
yes.
all like you don't have to show your ass to look pretty, babe. Like you do not.
Thank you.
And
We
she
love you
just
too,
showed y'all
Larry
that.
Love.
She just showed y'all that. Like you don't
Now,
have you can
Stefflon Don. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe.
Mhm. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got this.
Now,
Yeah.
Stefflon Don, she had, excuse me, she's had a whole bunch of American features with folks like Jeremiah, with folks like well, now she is the sister of the British rapper Dutch Valley.
Yes.
Um,
I'm glad you said that.
and before she even started rapping, girl, this girl was baking cakes and hairdressing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like I really love her look, her sound, the way she approaches things, and the fact that she even just calls herself Stefflon Don. Like, bitch, you can't
That's
touch me.
like
Stop it. Just stop it. You know what I mean? Like I really love that. And she was one of the first that was signed to the 54 London, which is a subsidiary of Universal Music Group here in America. So I'm really digging. They're giving me the vibe of wanting to know more about rap that comes out of the UK.
literally love UK, yo. I swear to
Yeah.
God, because I feel like they are so with their blackness. And I'm sorry
Yvette
to
says
say
she can dance for her birthday.
that. I'm so sorry, but I feel like they're literally, even though they have like, and I look, you remember the game that we played the other night on my birthday, and I had to
Yeah, the
talk.
spin.
Who did I talk about? Who did I talk like? I love them.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm telling
I
you, like it's so, like
feel like
they're
in the
so
same
into.
sentence as you speak in a UK accent, I feel like she's also going to say, "You are wrong. You are wrong
What?
with me." You.
What? She wants to go. Like, I'm like, she killed the whole scene. She had different aspects of the virtuality in her video. She didn't show, like she showed her ass, but she didn't show her ass. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show y'all. Like, you can show your ass, but not show your ass. Like, you still could be sexy. You still could be like, and we running it. They're running the game right now.
You could be a
UK is
whole.
running the game right now.
It
Shout out to
gave me
UK. Like,
lady in the streets and freak in the sheets. Like it gave me those vibes.
it gave me like, oh my god, I'm so in love with her. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for the header, but I'm so
Now,
like, yeah,
unfortunately, fellas, neither one of them are single.
they're
Miss
not.
Banks is the girlfriend of the British boxer Lawrence Okoli. I think that's how
Yeah,
you pronounce his
Okoli. I
name.
think. Well, you might say
And then
Okoli. You might have to say it
Burner
like
Boy
that.
is Stefflon Don boyfriend. So I
Yes.
think y'all gonna have something to contend with
Y'all
if you
got
try
a
your hand.
problem. Y'all got a problem.
What are we sipping on? We sipping on our
What are we
Spike
sipping
tea,
on?
baby.
Oh,
What you
so
talking about?
tonight I made a moon Moscow. We need to actually have a drink show of different stuff that we drink because we are definitely bartenders and chefs here. So we make our own drinks, and it's like, yeah, this is the Muku Moscow that I'm drinking. I don't know what cookie
You see,
girl
I'm
cookie
just
is
a chef.
drinking,
I
but
ain't as sophisticated as her. I'm just drinking on ruby red grapefruit
I
with some rain
took
vodka. That's
I
my
actually
thing
took a
today.
bartending class, y'all, because I drink. So I wanted to make new drinks, and I asked my sister. I make
I
a new
want you
drink
to
for her
teach me how
every
to mix
time.
some shit I can't pronounce.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
love
want you to
making
do.
drinks. I don't like drink the straight stuff, but I will make a hell of a drink. So
I'm
yeah,
with it. Well,
yeah.
look, y'all, we are coming towards the end of our show, but I got a final thought for y'all. I got a
Thank you
final thought.
guys for tuning in, though. Like we love the respect and the comments and everything. Thank you guys so
The
much for the
love is
love.
definitely
Spike Tea is
appreciated.
going to take off, and if you're here in the beginning of a Spike
You
Tea,
coming with us, baby.
you
It's a
let them if
whole
you come
journey.
with us because it's going to be a journey. Y'all better watch out. Y'all think we're playing, right?
And we here for the
Yeah, we
long
taking
haul
off.
every
We taking
single
off.
Tuesday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. I mean, look, we here, baby. Make it or
We
break it.
here. We
336.
here.
We are
Make it a
here.
break at 3
We
6.
are
Thank
in
you
your
so much.
building every
Yes.
day as long as you let us. I need you
Straight
to
back.
like, share, subscribe. Come on, baby. Let's do this
Come on.
together.
Make sure you
Now, I
guys
do have one
follow
final
us.
thought, though.
Yeah.
What I need y'all to do, now there's some great content on the internet, as you see.
It definitely is.
But stop doing everything the goddamn internet tell you. Climb on one more
Get
motherfucking
on your one
milk
card.
crate
Be
and
your
then
own
punch one of y'all in the
person.
face. Because that shit's
Be
stupid.
your own
Stop doing every
person.
goddamn thing the internet tell y'all to do.
Everybody is unique. Stop following the trends. Stop following the media. Be your own
If y'all
person.
seen 10 people fall, what make you want to put a crate up?
Right.
That's stupid.
Do you
What a
think
goddamn.
if
I
she
wish
fall,
the hell I see
do
another
you
one of y'all.
think
Don't
if
let me
she
see nail
falls
one of
off
y'all
a
I know
bridge
do it.
or jump off a bridge, I'm gonna do it too? Hell no, bitch, you by
Huh.
yourself.
If not, I got some desert land in Hawaii to sell your
Right.
ass. Dumbasses. Don't get your ass off the internet with stupid shit and stay here where it's real.
Stay here. Where's
336 right
336.
here. Make it or break it media. This is where it's real. And we ain't got nair milk crate in this
Follow,
bitch.
like, and subscribe, you guys, because we own one. We own
We
one.
on 2, 3, 4. We
A
gonna be
million,
on the same
million.
thing next week. And then shout
We
out
love you guys too.
our other co-host, Miss Dior. She will be joining us next week. We cannot wait until we add this new dynamic to this
y'all better
show.
watch
Cause
out.
baby, she got something to bring.
It's gonna
I
be a
can't
crazy,
wait.
sexy, cool for you guys. Make sure you tune in. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great.
Absolutely. Love y'all so much. It's
Good
been real.
night.
Good night, babes.